In any school that exists in America, there's problems. There's harassment that goes on. Students feel victimized. There's problems that happen.
First question I ask is, have you ever been bullied? 27 out of 30 always will say at some point from first grade till now, they've either, or at school, home, church, anywhere, they've all been bullied, whether it's verbally or physically. And then I'll ask them, have you ever seen someone be bullied? Always, 100%, boom. Every one of us, unless you live in a bubble, you've seen someone be bullied. And then the next question I say, have you ever stood up, stepped in and stopped it, said, hey, you know what, this is wrong. And about half of them say, yeah, I've tried that. And so then I'll follow them and say, so all of you have seen someone be bullied, but only maybe half of you have stepped in. And then I'll say, well, why haven't you? And everyone, even the ones who've stepped in, say, because we're scared that we'll be the ones that get bullied next.
If a student feels safe, they have a better achievement rate than a student who doesn't feel safe. So let me kind of explain that. Students who do not feel safe will call in sick more often. Teachers in a setting where they don't feel safe have more sick days also. And because of that, the foundation of learning does not take place, and the curriculum that they need to be taught is not being taught because the student isn't there.
School Tip Line provides anonymous two-way communication, both through web and text messaging. This system allows parents and students to connect with school administration or approved staff when it really matters most on things like drugs, bullying, harassment, violence, or even depression. Now we're helping to make schools safer by breaking the code of silence. School Tip Line acts as a trusted third party between students and schools. Let's say a student knows that some other kids are dealing drugs on campus. That student can send a message to School Tip Line saying when it happened and who was involved. That can be through the website or through a text message. The School Tip Line system then immediately passes that information through to the school administrator, to their cell phone, or to their email address. This empowers the school to investigate and keep the campus drug-free. If the school needs more information, they can send a follow-up reply through the School Tip Line system, keeping the student completely anonymous.
First of all, a student has to be assured that they're safe. If you feel safe, you'll report or you'll tell. But if you don't feel safe, you're not going to tell. And one of the ways that you can provide that safety is to have it anonymous.
They are willing to report if they remain anonymous and they feel like nobody really knows who they are. But they are willing to report and keep their schools safe because they want to be in a safe environment. Students today are very techno-savvy. They know about cell phones. They do a lot of texting. We see lots of news articles about them overusing the time and parents being upset because they're on their cell phones too much and the bill is huge. We found that students report a lot more of their private information through technology than they would if they talked to somebody. And the same concept applies in the schools.
We are data-driven on keyboards, cell phones, computers, whatever is electronic right now is how people communicate. So saying I have an open door policy and you can come in and talk to me is not as effective as you can email me, you can text message me, you can use School Tip Line anonymously to tell me what the problem is.
Factor, being able to go and put a tool, sometimes just having that tool in the kid's hand will deter, it's kind of the old, do you put the ambulance at the bottom of the hill or the fence at the top? And I think Tip Line for our school has been kind of put the fence at the top to prevent the accident from ever happening.
We'll even say things like, School Tip Line is available, counselors are available, the office is open. We need your help. And when you say nothing, you contribute to the problem. When you're willing to have the courage to step forward and say something, then you can be part of the solution and it doesn't have to happen.